thing too, when the plumber calls you and tells you, yes, it's super muddy, let's see if we can't mud these in. Because we got like 2 or 3 inches of rain last night, so this should be interesting. But at the same time, for me, there's not really much else I can go work on today with that much rain, so. We're probably just gonna get the machine nice and muddy today. I think we've only got 3, maybe 4. But yeah, a little bit of rain last night, so, which I guess it wouldn't really matter, they'd still get it muddy, but we need to get some base rock, get that alley rocked in instead of mud. And then apparently my approaches that I dug at were a little deeper or bigger than what he does, so sticking more rock, but I think they skip on the rock sometimes, so at least that we know they'll have plenty in there. The good news is the guy came with the dozer and scraped all it off, so he took all the grass off. Which anytime you do that, you get a lot of rain, and it's nice and muddy. So yeah, let's get over here, get set up, and spend a day at playing in the mud. There where that is that something on the concrete, or just to the left where that wire is down there, right there? It is look like the concrete. Maybe not. I got X-ray vision, you know. Well, it wasn't a real productive day. So this is back. All we got done, 3 sewers, and then got them patted in with rock and stuff. It was extremely muddy here today. I got like 2.5 inches of rain last night. And I had a little snafu with the old excavator. I got it fixed now. It wasn't a huge deal, it's just more annoying. But this hose right here, which I guess after talking to Jason works a lot, I think it's a return line. It had 2 cheap little hose clamps on it, and it actually just shot the hose off. Like, I guess it oh, they weren't real tight, and none of these right here were real tight either. They were just kind of, you could take a little 1/4 inch drive ratchet and snug them up pretty easy. So apparently they either don't tighten them up from the factory. It shot that off and puked out about 10 gallons of fluid instantly. So got that fixed. Now we're heading to the shop to get her all power washed off. So yeah, I gotta say I was less than pleased earlier. And I don't know how truthful it is. They were some pretty cheap hose clamps, which is kind of aggravating because it's not a cheap machine. But after talking to the mechanic, it may be a deal where they snug it up at the factory, and then like he was saying I think it was 40 or 41 this morning, and that rubber line may have shrunk a little bit, and then those hose clamps not being real tight. And I was straining it pretty hard digging in some of this rock, so yeah, I don't know. It wasn't a huge, I mean, it was a pretty easy fix. I went and got some better hose clamps to put on there, and then 10 more gallons of hydraulic oil. But it was just kind of the idea that it's got 258 hours on it. We're blowing a hydraulic line off of there and then puking all that fluid out. So kind of aggravating. Luckily, I did call my dealer, or I don't know what you want, used to dealer or whatever. The dealer that I used to go to here in town, I kind of told them what the deal was, and they were at least cool enough, and they gave me 10 gallons of hydraulic fluid, so I'd have to pay for that. I just paid for the $10 hose clamps. Which I didn't think was that bad, because they were like the high-end hose clamps apparently, and I'm thinking, you know, if they're $5 a piece, why aren't they on here from the get-go if they're better? So I don't know, we got it fixed. It seems to be working alright so far. Now it's just got fluid all over the whole belly pan. I've been dripping out all day long, so gonna load it up, take it to the shop, put a little degreaser on there. I may be able to use my super clean degreaser, so we'll dump a little bit of that on there and hit it with the power washer and try to get as much of that out as I can. But it sucked it up through the radiator and hit the fan, so it's all over the engine. It's everywhere. Luckily I got it shut down. I kind of smelled something, and then I pulled back on the stick and it didn't move as quick, so then I just shut it down. By the time I got out, it was just running out of the bottom. So that was like 3 hours of my day. It was going and getting those clamps, getting the fluid, and then cleaning all that stuff up. Part of it, I know people are going to be like, oh, that's why you shouldn't buy that Jap junk. That's what happens. I'm going to argue the case that it doesn't really matter in this day and age, because everything is built as cheap as possible. I don't care if it's a Case, Cat, Bobcat, Takeuchi, Kubota. Nothing in this day and age is built like it used to be. It's just like that loader I got. It's 2011, 7,300 hours on it. I haven't really done, I think I put a water pump on it, changed the battery. And the water water pump didn't technically go out. It was the bearing where the fan belt had gone around it. Wore that bearing out, but all the newer stuff, like this thing's already had a sensor. They quit working or whatever on the water separator. These vents, I mean, it's all about, everything's disposable nowadays. It's not, let's build something the best we can to last as long as we can. It's all about, let's build it as cheap as we can, make as much money on it as we can. It'll last 2 or 3 years, and then I'll buy another one. I mean, even like newer cars and stuff like that. I got friends that buy brand new cars, and within 6 months there's issues with them. So I still like Takeuchi. Yeah, it's aggravating. Stuff happens. So I don't think it's just the deal that it's a Japanese machine is why that. There's just there's no quality control or quality or anything anymore on stuff. So what do you do? It's like I said, we live in an age now where it's disposable, and how quick can you get here or get me the new one? So you just gotta pick a brand that you kind of like and roll with it, because they're all gonna have their issues. So I guess that's my little rant for this evening. I don't get on here a whole lot and rant or throw fits or I don't know. I mean, I get aggravated. Everyone says I have a pretty good attitude with stuff. I get annoyed with a lot of things on the show, but I don't know. At the end of the day, what do you do? We're just gonna load up, go to the shop, clean this thing off as best as we can, and try it again tomorrow. See what we can get into there. So you guys have a good night, and thanks for letting me vent a little bit.